One. So I haven't made a video in a while, but I usually make videos when like something big happens, and something big happened. Deadpool and Wolverine came out, and it just made $1 billion, and is literally probably the best, one of the best Marvel movies, definitely the best Deadpool movie of all time. Um, I will definitely say that. So Deadpool and Wolverine, definitely best Deadpool movie. Marvel movie, I won't go that far, but it was the best Deadpool movie. Um, Definitely a 10 out of 10, 100%. I'm sorry. It deserved better reviews by Rotten Tomatoes, but you know what? That's critics. So, the movie was awesome. I see why some people don't like certain elements, but I'm sorry. It's everything we wanted. Most people wanted when it came to a Deadpool and Wolverine. I think a lot of fan service was met. Characters that we didn't even expect and ended up showing up. The Human Torch, Blade, Elektra, just a little bit of extra showed up. Like I said, I was just hyped that Hugh Jackman was back as Wolverine. And I'm sorry, I'm just gonna say I think he was the best part about this movie. Like, because Hugh Jackman delivered as Wolverine in Deadpool and Wolverine, like literally delivered. He did such an amazing job. Honestly, he almost took the spotlight of Deadpool, even though Deadpool definitely was a big part of this movie. But, Wolverine did amazing. Hugh Jackman did amazing playing Wolverine. And like I said, he's in his 50s, and he just did amazing. His acting was amazing. People are saying this is probably his best Wolverine role that he's done yet. And I will say I think it's up there. Probably not my favorite, but it's up there. It was a good performance. It was really good. And seeing the interaction between Deadpool and Wolverine was awesome. Like their interaction and like how they messed with each other and would fight a lot. That was just awesome. And the fight scene within the car, the fight scene in the void, that was awesome. Yeah, the fight scene in the Honda Odyssey's got to be my favorite, though. That was epic. Like, I'm not gonna lie, that was epic. So, I'm definitely hoping this isn't the last we've seen of Hugh after this movie. Like, I think we'll be seeing more, but you just have to see. But yeah, like I said, I don't think this will be it. But I think he'll appear in Secret Wars, and I know Deadpool definitely most likely will. But I think Wolverine will definitely be appearing in Secret Wars. If not Avengers, Doomsday, definitely Secret Wars. So, but like I said, I really love Deadpool and Wolverine. The greatest movie of the year still. And I don't even think the new Joker movie is going to be Deadpool and Wolverine. Because I have mixed feelings about the Joker movie, but we'll see how that pans out. But Deadpool and Wolverine, like I said, will definitely probably be movie of the year. Best movie, like I said, best Marvel movie since No Way Home. I'm not gonna lie, best Marvel film since Spider-Man No Way Home. Just so good. It was so good. And it's cool that, not just that, we got a Deadpool Wolverine skin in Fortnite. Like, that was awesome. Just gonna mention that real quick, because I'm playing as Wolverine right now. That was pretty cool seeing that. So, just a little extra cake, candles on top of the cake that we got. But, like I said, Deadpool Wolverine was awesome. All the cameos we got were good. The only thing I would say, which I see why some people are like a little disappointed, which would have been cool, I would have loved to see more of the X-Men show up for sure. That would have been cool. Definitely some of the old Deadpool cast, which could have been part of the whole X-Men segment if they would have done it. Because like I said, the X-Men were not very apparent in this movie. Like, I'll say, like, there were a lot of the X-Men villains. That was the cool part. A lot of the X-Men villains came back. But and some of them were recast, some of them were brought back from the original cast, came back to play their roles. But the the X-Men did not show up in this movie. The only X-Men that showed up were the Deadpool ones, being the Deadpool cast from 1 and 2, some of them, not all of them either, because we didn't have Domino or Cable, but that's okay. I mean, I would have liked to see Domino, but Cable, I understand why he ain't there. That's okay. But we did get to see Deadpool's cast, some of his cast come back, but they only appear in a few minutes of the movie. I would have loved to see them re-team up at the end to fight. I think her name's Nova, or I can't remember her name. But anyways, it would have been nice to see them fight Charles' sister at the end with the X-Men, but it ended up just being a thing where Deadpool and Wolverine, they didn't end up fighting her. Like I said, I see why some people didn't love that. Like I said, there's things that could have been better, I'm not gonna lie. But it was still such a good movie. I mean, not every good movie is perfect. There's complaints about No Way Home where people said, well, this could have been better. They could have brought in Toby and Andrew sooner. But, I mean, I loved No Way Home. No Way Home, to me, was a perfect movie. It might have had, a few complaints or people saying, well, I would have liked to see Toby and Andrew sooner. Yeah, I think a lot of people would love to. But, it was still a good movie. It was great. The same thing with Deadpool Wolverine. Yes, there's things they could have done better. Yes, I think a lot of movies, there's things they could do better. There's things they could do better with Avengers Endgame. And that movie was great. That movie was amazing. But it was like I said, people were expecting Wolverine to appear in that movie. And it was and people were like, well, that should have happened. But, it wasn't time for that to happen. I think Secret Wars and the multiverse movies will be the time. Like I said, we got Wolverine back in Deadpool and Wolverine. And, no one expected him to be back after Logan. So it was hype. It was great. Just such a great movie. I loved it. It deserved more praise than the critics gave it. For sure. But like I said, I get why some people didn't like it. I still get it. It's there are some props. Some people say the story or something was too confusing, or the continuity was messed with. You know what? It's a Deadpool movie. I mean, like I said, and I think because there's timeline things that change, even in the X-Men timeline, things were changing all the time. So it's kind of to be expected. There's going to be some time changes and some things that may not make 100% sense. Why is this happening during this timeline? I know the most confusing thing people said was, well, how did Logan took place in the future? How is it that Deadpool is there and it doesn't make sense how that was his, especially because, like I said, Logan takes place in the future. Well, I mean, if you think about it, like I said, it may still take place in the future. Deadpool went through a thing that might have taken him to his future timeline. I mean, we don't know. We don't know, but they said the anchor being Wolverine, had died in Logan. And I guess Wolverine was the X-Men's anchor being. So it was he is the X-Men's anchor being for their world, Deadpool's world. So it's but I know people are well, then why, if that's the case, why in Deadpool 2, and I mean, that did kind of confuse me a bit, why in Deadpool 2 did we get the younger cast in Deadpool 2 popping up? And it's well, like I said, I still think Logan took place in his timeline. Because look at it, Wolverine was younger. When Deadpool pulled this Wolverine, he was a younger Wolverine. I still think Deadpool is part of the younger timeline, yes. Like, I think that still is the case. But like I said, the Wolverine we got was a younger Wolverine. So it's like, and you don't see people going, "Ooh, Wolverine was younger." You know, like I said, this is what I have to say about it. Wolverine. Oh, sorry, Deadpool. Being part of the Logan timeline, I don't think that's 100% the case. I think that, like I said, the timekeepers. I'm trying to think what that agency's called, but anyways, they are able to see the future. So Logan, yes, still happened in the future. It just Deadpool went to that part where Logan died. Now that's the only thing I know. People are like, well, why didn't he just go back to a part where he was still alive? Well, I mean, they could have done that. That was another thought I had, is why they didn't do that. But I mean, it kind of made sense. We got a different type of Wolverine. It was interesting because they didn't want to mess with Logan's timeline and see if he would have pulled out another Wolverine from a different timeline. It would have messed up Logan, and it probably would have caused. That's another reason they might not have done that. That probably would have caused drifts on the timeline and messed with the whole timeline. Like I said, when you mess with the past, it can impact the future, which we learn in Days of Futures Past. If people remember that movie, we learn Days of Futures Past. When something's messed with, it can change the whole future. So it's like, if Deadpool would have brought him back, the young Wolverine from the X-Men timeline, for the X-Men movies, it would have probably messed with Logan's timeline. It could have created a whole new, different branch of timeline, which, yeah, that might have been interesting to do for another story. But, like, I think it made sense what they did. I think they did a good job. I support what they did. Like I said, the movie was great. People who don't understand the timeline, I kind of understand it. I mean, it's okay if you don't. But I get it. I get what they were going for. It makes sense what they did. So, yeah. You just got to take it for what it is. Like I said, the movie, yeah, maybe not the most perfect movie, but is there really a movie that was 100% perfect? Probably not. And I know people say, well, there is this one movie that probably is perfect. Well, you know, everybody will say then, well, what if this would have happened in the movie? Like, what if they would have done this? You know, like I said, I mean, for example, I know this is stupid, but even Titanic, people say, that was a perfect movie, you know? But then there might be someone who says, and that was stupid and a waste of emotional character. They just did that to cause emotion and all that to get like a rouse out of people. But still, no, it was good. It made sense for what was happening in that movie. So, like I said, it's another one of those situations where, you know, I don't think even the Titanic was a perfect movie, but it was a good movie. So it's like I said, I don't think there really is a 100% perfect movie. So, but yeah, like I said, still an entertaining movie. Deadpool and Wolverine was amazing. Like I said, it was amazing. It's up there with Spider-Man No Way Home. I'm still gonna say Spider-Man No Way Home was better for me because I'm a big Spider-Man fan. But Deadpool and Wolverine was up there with No Way Home. It was up there. So I will say that much. So, but yeah. Well, this is pretty much going to conclude my video. I just wanted to say that Deadpool and Wolverine, like I said, great movie. Movie was awesome. 10 out of 10, 100% for me. But yeah, I may make another video because I have something else to talk about. But yeah, let's go conclude this video for now. Peace out and bye for now, you guys.